Hi guys, this is Dabs. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video I want to show you how you can design a website using your mobile device, and trust me, everything here will be free for you to use. You won't need to spend a dime to get your website running. So in a few minutes I'll show you exactly how to get this done. I know this is unusual. This is not a kind of tutorial you see everywhere. Everybody teaches you how to design a website with your laptop, but with your mobile device, I know there are a lot of people in that space that you just have your mobile to deal with and you just want something you can play around with on your mobile. So if you're in that space, I got you in this video. So do well to watch this video. I want to encourage you to watch it from the beginning to the end. This is not the kind of video you miss a step. I know how people behave when you watch videos on YouTube. You just want to skip from in between to see the action places, but this is not that kind of a video. If you miss a step, you might not be able to get your website the way it should. If you have any question, I need you to do two things. First, I want you to first share this video, and secondly, in the comment section, I want you to give me an hashtag design website with your mobile device and ask me any question you want to ask. I would answer you as much as possible as I can to assist you if you have any issues at all. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, please, and please, and please do. Up until now, a lot of people do not know that they can design a website with their mobile, and they don't even know that on their Play stores they have an option to get an app for WordPress. I think I have WordPress.org here, but let me search for it. So with this app, we'll be able to get ourselves a free website, and I think this will be exciting for us. So let's launch this app. We'll be required to install this app. I have used this app a couple of times. I've tested this app and personally I've not had any issues. Let's hope that you would not have issues as well. So let's not waste too much time. Let's install this app. All right, we have WordPress installed, so let's open this app. All right, so we have WordPress here already. You can sign in easily across devices like you just saw there. You can scroll through to see some of the features. Without wasting so much time, let's come down below here. You would see the option for you to log in or sign up with wordpress.com or enter your existing site address. This is where I need to take a pause to let you know that the version of WordPress you can interact with is wordpress.com. You cannot interact with wordpress.org. The reason is that wordpress.org is the self-hosted version of WordPress. So WordPress.com is the exact opposite of WordPress.org. With WordPress.com, you don't need to worry about hosting files and doing anything. And trust me, we know that we can't have a database on our phone or host our website files on our phone. So there is no way we can interact with WordPress.org here. So what we'll be using here is wordpress.com. So in case you have had any wordpress.com website before, this is the second option will be the best for you. You can enter your existing site address, but if you are not, you can just log in and sign up with wordpress.com. I have had quite a number of wordpress.com sites in time past, but for the sake of this tutorial, I want to sign up and start afresh just to help someone here. So this is where you get to put your email address so that wordpress.com would sync with your email address. So you use any email address of your choice. So I'll do dabstutorial@gmail.com. Continue. Yeah, we have emailed you a sign up link to create your new wordpress.com account. Check your email on this device and tap the link in the email to receive from wordpress.com. So what we're going to do right now is to go check our email. So if you click the check email button down below, you will have the access for you to get your email. As you can see here, we have wordpress.com email already waiting. So I launch this, and you can see here that we can sign up to wordpress.com. So we're going to be clicking this blue button here to sign up. All right, so this is where we get to fill our details. Already the name is displaying Dapps Tutorial, username is Dapps Tutorial. I think I like that. I'm going to leave that, and then I will have to do a password. Okay, so I'll hit the done button on my keypad, and then I can hit the done button here. Here you have the option to put in your display picture in case you want to add some at the right hand corner there, which is good. But for me, I think I don't want to do that right now. So let me hit the done button. So right now, let's create a WordPress.com site. All right, so here we have quite a number of themes here that we want to play around with, depending on what you want to design. Actually, if you want to design a website or just want to have a page about you, you can use the about section here. If you want to have a blog, you would see some fantastic themes here for a blog. In case you just want to send out links, you are doing so many things, you want to just do links out, like people try to use Linktree on Instagram just to give them a shortcut to so many other things they do online via their mobile. You can think about this. You want to just do highlights, you want to do splash, you want to do business, you want to be a professional. For example, you are a photographer, you are in that space, you're a professional, you should be thinking of a team around here. I really don't even know which I should choose, but I think let me stick with the blog. I'll stick with the blog. I just want to create a blog, and I would choose one of the themes here. I think I'll go with this. Once you select the theme you want to choose, you will have the option to preview your theme first to be sure that you like what you're seeing before you choose it. So this is exactly what my blog would look like. I think this is beautiful. I like it. Yeah. So let me choose this. So this is where we choose the domain for blog. Unfortunately, here you are very limited. You cannot have any kind of domain you want since you're on the free version. I think I'll talk about that eventually due to the cost of the video. If you want to have a custom domain, you need to go sign up for a premium plan. But for the sake of this tutorial, let's leave it at free, and let me search for Dapps Tutorial. Okay, so these are the options I have with Dapps Tutorial. Dapps tutorial.hack.blog.business.blog.car. Whatever you want to do, .wordpress.com, .home.blog. We have quite a number of options for us to use here, but for me, I think I'll just leave with Dapps tutorial.business.blog. All right, I think .blog.business makes sense to me here, so I'll do that and I'll create this site. Hooray, almost done. Your site will be ready shortly. Your site has been created. You'll be able to customize the look and feel of your site later. Fantastic. I have my site ready. So let me hit the OK button below. Want a little help to get started? If you want WordPress, you want the help to show you around, show you things here and there, you can accept that for them to point you in the right direction. But for the sake of this tutorial, I will do no thank you. Yeah, so this is what the backend would look like. You can manage quite a number of things here. If you want to create a new post, a new page or story, this is the button to hit here, and that's the reason why we have this prompt here. So we can do a lot of things. We can view admin, we can view site. Viewing this admin now would take us out of the app, so we can run this whole thing on a mobile browser version. There you'll be able to interact with the real backend of a WordPress. But for this app, this is exactly what the backend looks like. So the first option we have up here is our start. So if I launch start, Once your blog start running from time to time, from days into weeks into months and year, you'll be able to see statistics of how people are interacting with your site, how much traffic you're getting. You can see view all time 0, visitors, post 4, best views ever. You'll be able to see how much views you've been able to get over time. So that way you get to know how your site is doing. Inside, you can go into specific days, weeks and months for you to see how your site is interacting, how many views are you getting, visitors, likes, comments you are getting in a month, in a week, in days, even over the years. You can check that. You can even use the arrow here to switch. This is April 2021. You can still go back to March 2021 for you to be able to see exactly how these months have been with you. So you can also switch it back to week. From this is 17th of May to 23rd of May. How many visitors have I gotten and all of that. So fantastic stats here for you to check. And you can come here to your post, which is the next one. You can see all the posts we have on the website. So I can edit this post right now, add some text, change some text, change the pictures in that sense. So I can choose to create a post down here at the button I showed you below, this blue button here. So if I do that, I can save it as a draft, which is the next thing here. So if I have a draft, I can come here as well and just create a post. So what I mean by draft is that I don't want to publish it yet. I just want to, I'm having an idea about a content. I just want to draft it out. So it's just like rough writings that you have made that you are still editing or you have not completed. Then you can go to our schedule. This is where we get to schedule post. We can schedule our post maybe for you to post maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe next month, depending on what we do. But it doesn't mean you have to come to this section to do all of these things. If you create a post, you will have the option to do any of all of these options. Is that to schedule or to run as a draft or to publish it directly? And if you have deleted any post thrown into bin, you will see all the posts here. So if you don't have anything here, it means that we've not trashed any of our posts. So I think this is quite very easy for you to use. So these are our published posts. Let me try to edit one so that we see exactly how it looks like. So this is the post here. So let's try to edit this post. So I might want to add more text. So I can start writing now. Hello, this is Daps. You can see I can add pictures, I can add links, you see that here at the options above the keypad. You can add as many things as possible as you want to add. You have these 3 icons here. You can transform block, you can copy block, you can duplicate block, you can remove the block, depending on what you want to do with the block. You can move the block ahead and below using the arrow here. So imagine I want to take it above, so you can see the first thing above there is Hello Daps. So if I click this arrow again, it will bring it down. So you can see it's so simple. So coming down here, you see this option for this plus sign here. You can click that for you to be able to add new stuff. So you can see here, once you click that, you have the option for you to choose what you want to add. You may want to add a column, maybe a 3-block column or 2 blocks column, depending on what you want to do. I want to add an image, for example. You can click the image. You can choose the image from your device. You can take a photo. You can go to your WordPress media library if you have one. You can choose from a free photo library that WordPress had made available online for you to just drag an image. Let me check that. I can just search for food, for example. All right, so you can see we've got awesome pictures here. I think I'll do this and then I will hit that. So the picture is uploading to my media and eventually will be added to my website, to my post, to my page, to whatever I'm trying to design at the time. Unfortunately, I'm not sure I'll be able to take the time to show you step by step or maybe design a new page with you, but these things are just self-explanatory and I'm not sure you have any challenge doing that. So I know that my image is still loading, and once it's is complete, I'll be able to see the image here. And so that's the way you can mess around with your blog. Change the title, change the content, and once you are done, you hit the update button up here, and once you do that, you can publish it, you can put it under categories which are not set, you can update the post. So this is still loading. I'm sure the post is still uploading. I'm sure my internet connection isn't that strong at the moment. As you can see up here on my notification, you can see that an upload is ongoing. So let's give it time. As you can see here, my post has been updated. I had issues initially with my Wi-Fi connection, so everything is good. So I can view this post now. I think I might have to switch my network back to mobile since my Wi-Fi is lagging behind. Okay, so let's retry this right now. Switching back to my mobile, and okay, fantastic, mobile is working. So this is the content. As you can see, this is the display picture. This is Hello Dapps, the content that I just put there, and this is the picture I uploaded. This is the content. So anybody here can come and interact the article, leave a reply, notify me, and all of that, which is the basic feature you get to see on every site out there. So let's go back. All right, so let's leave blog post. So this is the media. That's the next thing there. This is where you get to see all the images. You can switch to see if you've got document, if you've got videos, if you've got images, and images are the only things we've got. So, and you see that we have the option to use up to 3 gigabytes down below here, and you have just used 0.1% of the 3 gigabytes we are allowed to use. And 3 gigabytes of pictures, of videos, of document, that's a whole lot. It's super awesome. Some of the features you find here. So let's close this. This is where you get to see all the pages you have on your website. For me, all I've got is the home page, about page, contact page, so that I can edit all of these pages. So let me go to my about page. So you can see this is what the page looks like. So I can edit this as well, and then change the content, put pictures of me, and do all of those things like I would love to do. So you can play around with all of this. I'm sure you won't have a problem with that. So the next thing we have here is the plan, and that's where I get to tell you that we are on the WordPress.com free plan right now. So we are quite very limited with what we can do with our website. So right now you may not like the idea of URL that we have here, which is dappstutorial.business.blog. You may just want to have a domain, register yourself, maybe dappstutorial.com, and I want to use it here. Then I'll have to switch to a paid plan. I can use WordPress.com personal or premium and business, depending on what I want to achieve, basically. And I think the name gives it out. If you want to have a personal website.com, the personal will give you features for that. If you want to just make everything premium, best for freelancers, you just want to freelance, you want to do things around freelancing, that will be the best package for you. If you are a small business, you are trying to minimize cost and money and all of those things, the next one will be good for you. And if you want to do an e-commerce store, you want to have a store online, then the last feature will be the best for you. And if you click on all of the features, you see in details of the things you get pre-installed SSL certificate, you have payment, accept one-time monthly or annual payment on your website, subscriber or only content. You can have content where that's more like a membership website where the subscribers only can see your content. You have Jetpack. It's a plugin designed by WordPress. That's tons of features that you would like to use that will help your website, like auto pushing your site to your social media handles. They've got some awesome features. I've used Jetpack for a while. I stopped using it at some point. I noticed it was slowing my WordPress.org website. I can't possibly give you a perfect review of that plugin right now because I've not used it for a while. Dozens of free themes. You have basic design customization. You get to have a free domain for 1 year. Premium domain not included. Your domain will be renewed at a regular price. You have live chat support. You have 6 GB of storage, and you'll be able to remove the WordPress.com hard. That's it. That's one feature that is crazy that you may want to use. Because one thing I need to let you know is that from the terms and conditions of WordPress.com, they're giving you their platform free for you to use. Eventually, if your website starts getting traffic and you start attracting serious people to your website, your blog, WordPress may begin to put ads on your website and they make all the money they don't get to share with you. So if you can remove that feature, that will be good. But for now, if it's still free, if you are just starting out, you have nothing to worry about. You'll not even be seeing any ad on your website because it's not generating traffic yet. But at the center of traffic on this site, WordPress may begin to put ads. So if you are getting to that point, you may want to go with one of their premium plans. So that being said, every other thing here, you can also see your blog posts, your media, your site pages, your comment, and this is where you can get to change your themes. So in case you want to customize your theme, this is the current theme we're using. You can scroll down, you can see the default 2021 WordPress theme. If you want to make it blank and you want to redesign it from scratch, you can use this, but who has time for that? These are other fantastic themes that are here that you can switch your sites to, and this site pretty load beautiful on a web view as well. So you can, if you have a laptop around or someone else's laptop, you can check what your website looks like on a laptop. Fantastic views. I'm sure you will love it. So you can choose from the awesome themes here. And switching theme is no big deal. You can just click any of the theme you want to, and then you see that the theme is loading. This is what your website will look like if you switch to this theme. 2021 theme 2 is pretty good, and if you want to choose this theme, there's an activate button here. Once you click that activate button, this theme would be activated on your website. So that's pretty much how you can interact with this using this application, and I'm sure you will love it. So from here you can go to sharing, you can go to your settings, you can go to people, site title. You can add your site title. I can just call it dapps tutorial. Okay, so I want to add a tagline. My tagline will be the best of dapps. Okay, so my address is there. I can change it because I'm not on a paid plan. My privacy is public. My time zone, okay. You can change all of these things to, you can have a static home page. You can change that to your blog page for your home page, and you can add tags, default, standard. I think all of these things are okay. So I think all of this is okay. Then we can go back, and down below here we can view our site or view as admin. So let's check. So this is exactly what our site looks like. Dapps tutorial there, and you can see this is beautiful. All my content is there. I can check my menu. I can see all the pages I've got. I can go to my contact page. So here I can edit to put my details here for people to contact me. And I'm sure you see how easy it is for you to have a website. And you can see the icon below here. You can switch to see the views. This is a mobile for a desktop. It may not really show you exactly what it will look like on a desktop, as you can see. Maybe if I turn my phone around to give it a landscape view, I might be able to see exactly what it will look like. But right now, it's not that. That is not working well. I think that's pretty much everything you need to do to play around with your website. So you can check your notifications, this in case you have notification from WordPress. We are here to help. Whatever, from time to time WordPress may be sending you notifications, and I'm sure you will like them. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you find this video useful, if you have other things you want me to do, you have other tutorials you still want me to make, maybe you want me to show you how to do something I have not said here, please drop them in the comment section for me below. Finally, if it's your first time here on this channel, I advise that you subscribe here. I post awesome videos from time to time as this. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, bye for now.